What's up, fam? It's the homie Bigg Vic. Listen, I know you're looking at box trucks, you're looking at this whole trucking space, and you're about to go out and apply for your authority. But before you do that, I'm about to save you some money. So this is the video you want to watch. But wait, before we jump into this, just want to let you guys know how I feel about you guys subscribing to the channel, for rocking with me, for hanging out with your boy. This is how I've been feeling. Like, I woke up and this is the perfect video to describe exactly how I feel about y'all watching the content and rocking with your man.
It's so beautiful. Always, when you came here, you were beautiful.
Thank you.
You were cute and beautiful.
Oh, why your face so green?
You greet the up.
It's Bigg Vic TV. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. It's Bigg Vic TV. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Give me a thumbs up just for the intro. What is up, guys? Today, before we jump into this video, I want to show you guys the way that you can reach out to me, because a lot of you guys ask, especially when you first start watching my content, you always ask, how do you reach out to me? How do you set up consultations? How do you look at any programs or services that I offer? So if you are on your mobile phone, I'm about to show you right now, there is a little drop down box. There's a drop down box that you can drop down the video, right? It says description. Once you drop it down, see, it says description. There's a more button. See right here where it says more, click that more button and you can scroll down. Here's all my services. If you want to join the channel as a member, if you want to be in the mentorship program, get insurance quote, get upside referral link. You know, that's how to get that gas money. Box truck six-figure masterclass course. Everything is here. You want to set up a consultation. Everything is here in the drop down. Most of you guys usually watch the content on your mobile. It's a lot easier to see if you're on a laptop or a desktop. You guys can easily see where the description is at, and it actually, you know, it's like a little drop down arrow. So that is how you get into finding out how to reach out to me and, you know, tap in with me. Basically, if you want to reach out to me, you can do it that way. And a lot of you guys are on Instagram. I don't know how many messages on Instagram. I get tons of messages on Instagram. But here's my Instagram. You want to reach out to me on Instagram, I'm here. Let's go back here. If you want to reach out to me on Instagram, this is my gram. You can reach me on here, right? Boom. So that's how you reach me on social media. If you have questions, you guys trying to email me. Some of you guys usually find my email through, I guess, the videos or whatever, and you reach out to me that way. So that's how you can reach out to me. But just wanted to drop that on y'all before we get into this video. So let's go ahead and jump right into this video. A lot of you guys applying for your authority, you're getting your authority. But before you apply for your authority, the last video I dropped, I mentioned to you guys that you're going to get bombarded by a numerous amount of emails, phone calls. What else is it? Emails, phone calls. That's pretty much the top two. Emails and phone calls. Everybody is kind of set up in a way or in a manner, because you're new and you're fresh and you don't really know who's who. They're set up to make themselves appear like they are part of the FMCSA. They look super official. So when you hear them talk to you on the phone, and they got it set up to a T. I'm honest. I'm being honest with you. I just had a new mentorship client sign up for my mentorship program, and I promise you guys, I'm gonna put the screenshot up on the video so you kind of can see. He was right dead smack dab in the middle of a phone call with someone who called him not even 10 minutes after he applied for his authority. And guess what? He was about to fork over $1,230 something bucks for a service that he did not need at all. So basically, I enrolled him in my course after he became a part of my mentorship program. And in the course, he didn't get to the part yet. They didn't give him enough time to get to the portion in the course that basically tells him this is all you need. in the course. So he was giving his card information. As soon as he shot me a text, I messaged him back immediately. Hang up that phone. Hang up the phone. You don't need it. He was like, man, they're on the phone with me. They're talking to me about the drug consortium because this particular mentorship client has his CDL. So, you have to sign up for a drug consortium program because you have to, do drug tests and all the other stuff before you can get behind that wheel as an owner operator. So I basically gave him the steps that he needed to take as far as that portion goes, because I work with a lot of non-CDL box truck owner operators. And if you're in the non-CDL box trucking group, you don't need the drug consortium. That doesn't apply to us that do not have a CDL, but we do need our DOT medical card or the medical paperwork once you go in and do that physical, right? So this is why I stress so much about people jumping into business and really not knowing what to do after they get their authority. The steps are very simple to setting it up, but what happens after you get that authority is a whole nother ball game. And especially if you don't know who's who, because I kind of went through the same thing. I'm on the phone with people and I'm just like, I look at the emails and I'm like, they're not a part of the FMCSA. Or my favorite question used to be, so you're not a part of the FMCSA, right? And they would be like, no, we're not a part of the FMCSA. They have to tell you that because a lot of those calls are recorded when they do call. And a lot of times my calls on my phone are recorded 9 times out of 10. So you have to be aware of this. And if you don't have anyone that you can call and ask, like, are they official? Matter of fact, my mentorship client was telling me that another one of his partners has a hot shot and he's in the hot shot side of things. And he's paid a lot of these fees. Why? Because he didn't want to do a lot of this stuff himself, or he didn't take the time to even research a little further to see like, okay, I can do a majority of this stuff myself. As far as like, going to get your med card, your DOT physical med card. That's something that you can clearly go out, look up the website and go out and do yourself. Go pay the $85 or whatever they charge in your area to go get that test done. So a lot of times you don't know about these things. So what do? You pay for some of these services. And also in that same conversation that he was having with the person that called them up, was about setting up his BOC3 UCR registration. Y'all, they tried to charge him almost $200 to set this up. Almost $200 additional dollars. And he said, man, I'm so glad you responded back to me because I was in the middle of my credit card giving them the numbers and you replied back to me to hang up that phone. I don't need this services. You guys can save a ton of money by doing, if you don't know, now you know that a lot of these services you can set up yourself. Most times they're charging you to basically call a drug consortium program if you have a CDL, and basically, they call them up, then they call you back and say, hey, John, this is where you need to go. Your appointment is on whatever date, and you go do it. But you just paid them for something you could have clearly picked up your phone, hit Google, and said, okay, DOT medical card in my area, Philly, wherever you're located. And it's gonna pop up the name of the place, the location that you can go to and get the test done and get your paperwork, and then you're done. So a lot of these places, they even go as far as helping you set everything else up in your business, talking about if you have to pay the fuel taxes a lot, and that's already built into your ELD with the Motive ELD if you're a CDL driver. So just some of these things that you need to be aware of after you apply for your authority. I've saved so many people, you guys, from spending extra money after they apply for their authority. But some people I couldn't save because guess what? They wasn't in my mentorship program, or they didn't reach out. They're not enrolled in my course. And I don't know when a lot of you guys are going out and applying for your authority, and you have people calling you up and you think they're part of the FMCSA because they sound really, really convincing that you need them to set this up for you, but you really don't need them to set none of this, majority of this stuff up for you. You can do it yourself. Like everything that I did to set up my business, I set up by myself. I received the same phone calls that you guys are going to receive if you have not applied for your authority yet. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up to watch out, because they coming to tap them pockets because they know you're already in the process. I'm talking about the minute he applied, and this was getting close to like after 7 or 8 o'clock at night. He received a phone call and he's on the phone, credit card ready to go. I'm like, bro, hang up that phone. You don't need that. You don't need it. Like, you need it, but you don't need them to do it for you, is what I'm saying. This is why mentorship is so important. This is why coaching is so important. So you don't have to make the same mistakes that other people made. That's my point. Just had somebody reach out to me through my messenger. Shout out to you. You might be watching the video. Shout out to you. But once I answer a couple of questions, you guys, and I don't mind responding to you, because a lot of you guys hit me on Instagram. I can go through my Instagram DMs right now, and I'm telling you, I'm flooded with questions. I'm flooded with questions and inquiries, about different things and different aspects, and looking at trucks. I can't really look at trucks for you guys like that, or really give my opinions. I'll be super busy, so when I'm looking at this stuff, you guys, I'm really just out of the kindness of my heart, just kind of looking at the DM and just kind of looking at it to see if, okay, I can answer this question real quick. Boom, I'll answer that for you guys. And a lot of y'all get shocked when I reply back. Like y'all feel like y'all just shooting darts in the dark. Like maybe he'll reply, maybe he won't. But I generally try to reply back to a majority of y'all, if I can, to help you as much as I can. But then when you start hitting me with 4 and 5 questions, come on, y'all gotta bear with me. Like you start getting the 4 and 5 questions. Now we're talking about, you need to be setting up a consultation at this point. You understand what I'm saying? It's just out of respect for my time, that I have other things going on, so I can't sit there in a DM and just respond to every single question that you're asking me. You know what I'm saying? It's business at the end of the day. It's nothing personal. So the information that I give out free on YouTube, if you can't figure it out from that information, then it might make sense for you to set up a consultation. Of course, that link can be found down below in the description box. I just showed you how to reach out to me through that method. So I just wanted to drop this video, y'all, because a lot of y'all have spent more money after you apply for your authority. I'm not talking about UCR or BOC3 registration. I'm talking about more money with other companies that you did not have to spend money with because you just didn't know, but you thought you needed the service. Like, I've had people get into factoring agreements with bad factoring companies because they did not know, where you got to meet a minimum requirement every month of factoring. So these are things that you don't know. Like, nobody's really talking about this stuff on YouTube. So you want to be aware, and you want to be plugged in with someone at some point that could help you not have to go through, those things. So I just wanted to drop this quick video. Nothing, I ain't want to hold y'all too long. If this video helps you, please hit me with a thumbs up. It always helps the YouTube algorithm push this video out to more people. I don't want to keep it super long, but I'm sure you guys get the point. You may need the services, but you don't need these people to set a lot of this stuff up for you. But if you're one of the people that's super busy, don't have a lot of time to do any of this stuff, look, I'm here. There's several other people on the platform that can help you, and get some of this stuff set up if you don't have time for it. I know some people are super busy and they just want the proper guidance to getting started in this business. I get it. If you enjoyed this video, man, smash that thumbs up button. If you're brand new to the channel, you can always hit the subscribe button to tap in to more content. I have several videos on this channel that you guys can watch to learn more about this space, the box truck business, and how to properly do it. Alright, it's Tommy Bigg Vic TV. You already know what it is. Always hustle, never stop growing. Till the next video. See you on the next one. Peace.